Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I am just finishing up the preparation. Had to change locations, or I mean not change but change the plan a little bit. I was planning on being a bit closer to the island down there at Reykjafoss, but the end of the road doesn't have winter service and it's closed. Yeah, I mean, I have never been here in this winter, and usually the weather or like the conditions here are not this good, so it's, yeah, I haven't tried to go here in the winter, so I didn't know this area was closed, and I called the landowner and asked him if I could go in and film from there, but he didn't want anyone to go in, so we are not gonna be there. So I mean, I think it's fine. It's just we are a little bit further away, and yeah, but it's better. It's better not to make the landowners angry. And yeah, I heard that, well, the main reason why this area is so strictly closed in the winter is because, yeah, as I said, the winter conditions on this road are not great. And the farmers here that live on Reykjafoss, they have had to assist people with their cars. Tourists that get stuck, so yeah. It's better to be strict with it and not give people some hopes that they can go out there. But yeah, it's a really nice area, Reykjafoss. It has a hot spring, and yeah, during the summer it's nice. Let me see, I'm just finishing up with the preparation here. See. Okay. So yeah, the first thing that I wanted to do on this live stream was cover the island Drangey. You can see it in the far right corner. That's where it's located. And yeah, the flight is pretty far. So it's gonna be, I have to focus and try to be very quick. I will see how far I want to fly out. I don't wanna lose the drone. It should be able to make the trip, but there is really only way to find out. All right. Let me see. Yeah. So yeah, I already put out the drone. I wanna hurry up a bit because we are also fighting the daylight. Currently we have a sun shining on the island, but I don't know for how long that will be. Let me see. Yeah, I see many of you guys here in the chat. What are you saying? We've been watching the snow and white and south of clear skies, rest in the UK and Scotland. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on with the snow. We haven't had snow for a while now. But we have cold weather. We have very cold weather. No swimming today. No. I will not be doing any swimming. Okay, so I am just going to put the drone up in the air, and you can see I'm gonna swap over to the drone view. can also see that we have a really nice moon. Really nice moon out there. So, I am going to start flying out there towards the island. You can see it far over there. I'm just gonna change the settings a little bit. This is Drangey Island, or well, it's called Drangey. And I wanted to fly the drone there for a very long time, but the problem is that during these summers, the island is full of puffins and other birds, so you are not really allowed to fly there. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're not gonna stop for long if we can reach it. So I'm just going to, yeah, we will have to see. We will have to see. Conditions are pretty good. I would really prefer it if the wind was more from the north, so we would get a little bit of help on the way back. But yeah, we'll see. Why the signal is acting out a little bit here. Don't know. I hope I won't have to do some adjustments here on the way, because I really don't want to stop flying. Let me see. I think there were some tourists there. But yeah, I'm already 3.5 kilometers out. Let's see. But this is a long flight. This is a really long flight. I think it's close to, well, on this spot it's between 8 and 9 kilometers one way. So we'll see. Maybe I will not go all the way out to the island this time. Oh, wait a minute. Why are we dropping the signal here a bit? Huh. Don't know. What's going on with the signal? Okay, there we go. Yeah, the problem about flying so far out is that I really need to point the antenna right where the drone is to get the best connection. Really tough to find the best spot. Oh. It's nice to see the moon there in the back. Oh, look at that. Now maybe I'll take one photo here on the way. Since we are here. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Trying to not lose the connection. Oh. And when you can go on tours to this island. When you go up there, it's a pretty steep climb, but it's absolutely amazing. Tons of puffins, thousands of puffins. It's really something. We are 8.5 kilometers away from shore, if anyone was wondering about that. Wow. I am going to do a quick 360 since we are here. I'm gonna try to make it happen. I'm a bit nervous, I admit. Very nervous. And you can see the cliff that is standing. Oh, I think I lost the connection there a bit. Come on, keep doing the 360s. There is a single cliff standing there. The name of it is Kerling, or lady or old lady. It's apparently it was a troll. That's a folk tale. But yeah, we are just. I already checked the location in regards to the sun, and we are just able to capture the sun before capture the island before the sun goes away, and it's really beautiful. Gonna see if I can orbit a bit here, so you can see a little bit more how it looks, but the connection is just not good. Wow. Really hard. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, my fingers are really shaking. 10 kilometers away now. Wow. Just have to capture it with the sunset. Come on, don't run out of connection. Wow. This is Drangey. Okay, I need to wait. Gonna take a photo. And I really need to get back now. Okay, I'm just gonna start working my way back. Gonna try to change the settings so I save as much power as I can and hope for the best. Oh no, I think it will be fine. We have 10 kilometers to go. That's it could be worse. Could be worse for sure. I mean, we could always head back to the island and just land there and pick up the drone. We could go on a tour, on a Drangey tour and find the drone with the spring. No, it's, I have faith. But I have never flown this drone so far away. So this is a first. Yeah, looking back to shore, it makes you realize really how far out this island is. This is very sketchy. Well, there is a famous swim between the island and the shore at Reykjavík. It's called Grettisund, or the swim of Grettir. If you Google it, you will see some interesting things. There are people who swim between the shore and island. There are two types of swim. One is from the shore to the island, and one is from the island to the shore. I don't know which is which, but apparently one of them is harder than the other one. There is a handful of people that have made it in the cold ocean between the island and shore, so just think about that. I think the story is that the Grettir was outlawed into the island like 1,000 years ago or so. I don't know how many exactly, but apparently he was swimming to shore and used the hot spring to warm up afterwards. I don't know the full story, but it is something like that. So I'm actually gonna be a bit smart. I'm gonna focus on getting back to this part of the shore that is within the closed area, but at least if things go sideways, I don't end up in the ocean. I will end up on land, and if the drone ends up here, I know that I will be allowed to retrieve it. That's you can see Reykjafoss here in the far distance. We are 5.6 kilometers away and have 32% of battery. I think it's all right, guys. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I really do. Ah, I think this might have been the sketchiest flight that we have done. By far. Wendy is asking, more sketchy than flying through lava. It's different kind of sketchy. I mean, flying above ocean and lava is basically the same. I mean, if it lands, if it goes in, it's gone. Tony Ekström says, cool island out there. I will be in the background. Thanks for the stream anyways. Yeah, thanks for watching, Tony. I think you're being a member for 22 months. Really appreciate it. But no, the rest of the trip is gonna be more relaxing. I'm gonna see if we can check on Mom's horses on the way. We're gonna drive through Sauðárkrókur, and I'm gonna find a waterfall that might be frozen. I think it's definitely gonna be a frozen waterfall. And yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting flight, an interesting trip, I mean. So we are at 16%, getting there. And we are officially we are safe. We are safe, at least safe to, well, we are above land. 1.3 kilometers away. But we have only 10% left of battery. Still think it's gonna be fine. 9%. Drone is giving me the confirmation that it's starting to land, but we can avoid the emergency landing. This is the part where we would have the double beep. beep beep, beep beep. For those that remember those days, I know you missed the beep, but yeah, 6%. Whew. Okay, wow, we have plenty of battery left. We have 6% still. That is amazing. 5% when we landed. Battery needs cooling or charging. Wow, I've never gotten that notification before. So I am going to fetch the drone. Oh, I got a message from mods telling me that people are scared. It's fine. I was never in doubt. Oh, I'm actually going to. Let me see. I'm gonna swap to the other camera real quick before the road trip. I'm so impressed with the battery life on this drone. This is the Mavic 4, and even though we have a minus 8 degrees or something like that, still we could go beyond 10 kilometers, do some filming, and then come back. that is just, yeah, it's impressive. Yeah, unfortunately this is not a paid ad because DJI has never paid me anything. But yeah, I'm just love these drones. I'm gonna charge up the battery just so I don't do some damage to it, because I was pushing it really hard there in the end. Let me see. Okay, I'm just going to turn the car and let me see. Yeah, I actually there's a farm here next to me, and I'm surprised that no one came here wondering what I was up to. Like just parked here on the road above them for for like 40 minutes. But yeah, I texted the guy there just in case, because he didn't respond to the phone, that it was me that was up here filming. But yeah, these are like all the people here on the coast are like really nice people. I know most of them, and many of them are friends with my mom. So let me see. Giggle Fits, 20 months of exploring with you. Thank you so much for a great stream. Yeah, thank you so much, Giggle Fits, for being a member for so long. Really appreciate it. Really helps the channel. We have planned to explore in 2026. I really look forward to it. Richard Shoesmith sent 10 memberships. Thank you so much, Richard. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Welcome to the new members. Welcome, welcome. People can start breathing again. Yeah, the battery needed cooling because I was, towards the end, I put it in sport mode to just, because I was getting eager to get to shore. Isak, did you grow up in this area? From 17 years old. That's when we moved here to Sauðárkrókur. And yeah. That's why my girlfriend is from Sauðárkrókur. But yeah, the sun is gone from the island. It stayed longer than I expected. I checked before on a shadow map so that I could see when we would have sunny conditions on the island, and yeah, we barely made it. It's all dark now. And we are going to work our way back. So the next stop will be, I think, horses and mountain. I think that's the next thing on the agenda after the road trip. I think we are, maybe 10 minutes max to the next location. But I don't know if I can actually show you some of the horses here. I might have to be a bit creative. We'll see. I have some ideas, but yeah. Oh, it's -6 now. It's getting warmer. So yeah, I am just gonna make a quick call, so I will be muting the mic a bit. Huh. What happened there? Are we still here, chat? Yeah, I think so. There was some strange... I don't know, the signal just suddenly dropped and came back in. Don't know what that was. But should be coming up again. So we are getting closer, Yeah, I was just calling my mom and asking like where the nicest horses were. no, just what she would recommend that where I would stop, because she has like I think 3 different sections where they have different horses. And I'm actually thinking of just like using a drone, like have it handheld. I think that might actually be the best solution now. She did say that we could fly the drone there, no problem, but I don't think it's not gonna give us anything extra, so I'm not gonna bother too much. Let me see. Oh, there they are. So we have, here is a mix with baby horses, and yeah, yeah, they're like, oh, that's not my mom's car. Let me see. But they are very curious because there are some very young ones in there as well. So I'm gonna put in a new battery into the drone, and I'm gonna see how it works to just hold it, because that's how we are able to get some close-ups. See. Yeah, they're curious. They are curious for sure. Just gonna adjust the settings a little bit here. So the signal is, yeah, hopefully it will be alright. I think it should be. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, it just happens sometimes. So it seems to work quite well. Just make sure that you change your settings to 1080p again, because when the signal drops like this, let me see. We do have the YouTube does change the quality a bit. I'm just gonna see a little bit how it looks here. All right, seems pretty fine. But I'm gonna change the settings a bit because they are on auto. So I'm not changing too much. Hello. Just a second. Yeah, let's just let it be on auto. That's fine. I will have to open my phone so I can see what you guys are seeing. Here they are. Hello. Oh. Some argument. Hey. Yeah, those not with each other. Big ones here. This one is tiny. Like I don't. Yeah, it's a bit. I would need to see what what the camera is showing to be able to show this properly. But yeah, but it's still nice to see them. Okay. So what I was going to do, well, I was actually planning on flying this mountain a little bit, and since we are here, I might do it from this location, or no, I'm gonna move a little bit. But yeah, in case you missed it, these are my mom's horses, and yeah, you don't try not to go and bother other people's horses when you're in Iceland. It's not good, especially when tourists are feeding them something that the owners don't want them to eat. Just gonna move here a little bit. Alright, we are gonna go up this mountain. We have done it with an FPV before, but not with the Mavic. Tim Pointing says sun was a little sketchy while you were there with horses. Yeah, I don't know why that is. I will have to check. Maybe it's an update that I need to do with the mic, but it seems that after I changed the action cameras to the action 6, that the connection with the mic was starting to get a bit off sometimes. When I think it is when I come between the camera and the mic that the signal kind of drops. It's really odd. Isak didn't read the chat if he thinks he has to point out whose ponies these are. Oh yeah, I haven't caught up on the chat. Not yet. So yeah, there are definitely some interesting spots on the way in this mountain. Spots that I've not been able to explore properly because I'm going soft every time. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Some people that are like, they get annoyed when they call the Icelandic horses ponies, but I mean, I don't mind. They are not ponies, but they are smaller than your standard horse. Yeah, like Akatus was saying, they're not anyone's ponies because they're horses. Yeah. Yeah, these are the Icelandic horses, like Otis Norris says. Iceland has no ponies. All you're seeing are horses by breed. Yep. That is correct. So the drone is ready. Let's see, just gonna change the colors here a little bit and fix them back. All right. So I'm basically going to be going the pretty similar path that I have gone in the FPV flights. I'm going to go up this canyon and yeah, work our way to the top. Well, if we can make it up there, there is. Yeah, there are some waterfalls in there, or like, well, if you could call it waterfalls. Barely waterfalls. But also they're frozen, so. Not much flowing, as you can see. we are gonna go up there. Gonna work our way up. Oh. Look at that. Oh, wait a minute. Have to change some settings here real quick. Change the ISO slightly for us here. There's so much more red here than I thought. Well, that's a good thing about not having the snow. We can see the cliffs better and what's here. I think I will have to do a 360 from this spot. I think that's for sure. Let's see. Go a bit up here before I do the 360. I think from this spot. Yeah, I'm gonna do it from here. Right. Susie Jones said here above, give them some hobnobs. I'm not sure that that would be a good idea. Mom Silk says, I'm ready for drone flight where we don't have to worry about drowning. Yeah, it was just good to start with that one and yeah, not have to worry. Well, then I have a little, well, less stressful stream after that one. I mean, I will try not to hit the cliffs here, but I do still want to go close. Let's see. So yeah, these rock, they are, it's pretty interesting to see. And you can see here, if I zoom in a little bit, it's like a basalt, a little bit of basalt here, or I don't know. No, it's just, I don't know. I'm not gonna try and guess. Just some yeah. It's interesting to see the shape. That. Remember to take images. Yeah, you can definitely see different layers here. You can see kind of a red purplish color here. You see it's thicker here on that side. Okay, I am gonna keep moving up. It was just a bit more interesting spot than I thought. But I don't want to run out of juice when I get up on this one battery. But then we have these different rocks back here. What is this? Why? And this must have been an interesting area back in the days. You can see here we have a totally different rock. I don't know what it is. What is that? Huh. So there's a little bit that is broken, or bits that are broken out here. Do we have a stone expert here in the chat? Yeah, you see these colors here. Even down here, the white ones. Or maybe these white ones are actually just frozen. Could be. No. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty interesting. And then we have these ultra black ones here. Yeah, I will just have to get up there and and explore by myself. This is an odd looking black area here. I'm gonna do a 360 from here, from this spot, just so I can look at it better later. Some sort of porphyrious calcite. Yeah. Could be. It is a rock. Thanks for the detailed info, Google. Yes, we have rocks in the mountain. Thank you, Google. Oh, I hope I'm not causing too much or stopping for too long here. We need to reach the mountain top and then keep on going. Because the drive to the waterfall, the really nice waterfall that I want to show you guys is, I think it could be around 30 minutes, but yeah, we'll see. It is a nice scenery anyways, but yeah. Okay, so I am gonna go a bit up here. Just gonna work our way up the cliffs. You can see the moon. And there's another island over there. Or you can actually see some of the sun is catching the island and some of it not. The island up there is called Malme. You can see it here. And this here is not island, it's Höfði, Þórðarhöfði. But I want to send the drone out to both of them, but we just, it's not possible. Not today. We have to pick and choose our battles. But what a view, what a view. So I'm just gonna work my way up here, up the cliffs. Gonna try and go a bit further out. Wow. Just gonna realize a bit better where I am. Yeah, okay. So yeah, let's get up there, see if it's possible. We have more iron here in the mountain. It is fairly common in Iceland. Fairly common. We have the top. Look at that. This mountain is called Tindastóll. And we named the basketball team of Sauðárkrókur after the mountain, Tindastóll. What a view from up here, wow. Absolutely amazing. And you can see the town of Sauðárkrókur down here. It's pretty big, pretty big. But yeah, we can look around. Down there we can see the island, Drangey. And then we have the other islands and the the moon there in the back. I want to do a 360 from somewhere. Let's see where we can see the islands. The beautiful view. I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Let me see. I'm just gonna have a look around. Okay, yep, perfect. So I'm gonna do a 360 from here. Full moon. Yeah, it's yeah. Today we have actually a full moon. That's I noticed it, and it's pretty big, the moon today. What's that on the end of the flat bit? Some type of tower? Yes, this is a mobile tower, like antenna for the 4G of the area. I think it's something like that, and just the phone reception. The shadow of the mountain. Oh yeah, that's actually correct. We can see it. That's what we are seeing. Wolf moon. Yeah, it's the wolf moon. But yeah, it is the shadow of the mountain here. That's why the islands are not getting the sun. Oh no, I'm not gonna do another one. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the edge of the mountain a little bit here, and then we are gonna work our way back. Absolutely amazing views. Wow. It's a pretty nice sunset. Pretty nice sunset, guys. Oh. And yeah, here we can see the antenna. Big antenna. And if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to see. No, I need to go a bit differently. Well, on the other side of this mountain we have Tindastóll, the ski area. Can we make the moon big and reveal it? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know where it is, where exactly it will come out. Oh, I have a low battery, that's gonna mess it up for us. Wait a second. Of course. Okay, it's up there. Let me see. So if I go a bit lower, we can reveal it a bit. Kind of like the moon is going down the mountain here. And yeah, I have to start work my way back. They're pretty amazing moon today. And yeah, absolutely beautiful colors. Let me see. I'm a little bit curious. I'm gonna go a bit faster to see if I can get a little bit on this battery on the other side. So I'm gonna work my way down. Some more horses. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's a really beautiful sunset today. All right. I'm gonna fetch the drone, and let me see. We still should have some light when we reach the waterfall. I think it should be fine. But if you have something to do, some agenda you need to take care of, now would be a good time. Over the next 20 minutes, 30, we are going to be doing a lot of driving. So if you want to skip the road trip, you can do that. Let me see. Where is the battery? Oh, here we are. I am gonna plug the computer because we are accidentally almost running out of battery. But yeah, I really look forward to see the waterfall during the winter. I've never seen this one in the winter conditions, and yeah, I think the ice is gonna look very interesting. Oh, the controller is also not... Yeah, everything is running out of battery here. Okay. So, time for a road trip. The waterfall that we will be visiting is called, I always forget, I'm gonna check it out here real quick. The name of it, it has a hot spring next to it. It's Reykjafoss. I will share the link here in the chat. Just a second. Map link, so you know where we're going. Not too quick turns. Water is lost out of my tub. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think it's gonna be a bit bumpy there towards the end, so just be careful. I'm not gonna take responsibility of that. Okay. Yeah, we are very lucky with the weather today, guys. I think we are super lucky. Like, not much wind, clear sky, so we have the brightness with us for longer. Just really nice. But let's just hope that the the internet doesn't mess with us some more. Oh, here are actually some more of the horses, and I can't show it to you, but you have seen one of them before. It's the one with the blue eye. It's here in the furthest bottom left. I think, yeah, don't remember exactly what after North Iceland that one was. But yeah, it has a really, really special blue eyes, that one. Right. But yeah, I really want to solve this handheld problem. That's one of the first things that I want to do for this year. I'm almost able to stop buying gear. Like the past 2 or 3 years, I've been buying a bunch of stuff needed. And I think this year is going to be the year where I don't have to buy almost anything. That's the hope. That's the plan. No new drones, and yeah, let's try to stick that. But yeah, it is really nice if I'm able to, for example, when you saw the horses, take a camera and jump out and show you guys a bit, like in a solid quality and with no mic issues, no video issues, and just swap it over like that. Because there are some moments that I would like to be able to go out and show you something. So we have to drive through 2 towns. We drive to Sauðárkrókur and then, well, kind of through Varmahlíð. Well, if you can, yeah, it's a small town. It's a small town by the ring road to the north. yeah, today is kind of the last day up here in the north, in the countryside. Tomorrow we go back home to the city, get back to, yeah, back to basics, I guess. But it's good. I mean, even though everything is going pretty slow at the eruption site, there is still always, I mean, Sundhnúksgígar, they are ready, technically, according to scientists or volcanologists. But yeah, it would have been really annoying if the eruption started and I was far out in the Westfjords or the north. So I'm gonna be happy that I'm home and ready for, ready to film if it erupts. But there are mixed opinions. Some say there is no eruption gonna come, that is just gonna die out. Others say that the eruption, as long as we have an inflow of magma into the chamber and measurable inflation or ground lift, then we should expect that to end with an eruption. But I don't know, we will just have to wait and see. It's probably gonna erupt when no one expects it. It's like in July, no one was really expecting eruption, and then it just popped out. But it's nice for everyone to be able to finish your holidays and before anything happens. So Varmahlíð is 23 kilometers, and the waterfall is just outside of Varmahlíð. So I think it should be fine. So over here the temperature is getting colder very quickly as we are going further into the country. It is already minus 12 here in the car, even though the bottom corner is going to say something different. Yeah, it's going to be a very frozen waterfall. The only thing I worry about when we get there is I know that the waterfall is not, if I remember correctly, it's not directly, you don't see it directly from the parking, so I might have to change the drones or see if maybe the booster will able to get us there, but we'll see. Hopefully it will be fine. I've not been there since I think it was the fall of 2022, when I was doing my first Japanese project, doing some location scouting for them before the project started. Yeah, for obvious reasons, I'm not able to read the chat while I'm driving. But I always, after the stream, like if you say something in the chat towards me, like I always go after streams and watch the stream again to go and read what you were saying while I was focusing on bringing the drone back to shore from the island. It's probably funny. So this area here on the right, this is a place called Gígarhóll. Not much special about it, but when I was younger, I was delivering pizzas here in town when I worked, when I was like 17, 18 or around that age. And this area here was the furthest. Gígarhóll, the houses that we just passed, this was the furthest that we would deliver pizzas from Sauðárkrókur. So we would drive all the way out here. Yeah, so I always remember it. This was the limit. So if you would just live just across here, then you couldn't get delivered pizza. But to Gígarhóll, there you could get home delivery on the pizza. It's good information to know. And I don't know if they are doing that anymore here in Iceland, here in Sauðárkrókur, I mean. Wow, the moon is absolutely massive. Feels like it's getting bigger somehow as it's going across the fjord and on top of the other mountains towards the northeast. We are getting closer to Varmahlíð, I think. 10 minutes max. So let's get there. Wow, we have traffic back there. Yeah, this is a tiny town. Has a store, swimming pool, a pretty nice swimming pool, and a couple of houses, school. But it's like a hub for like the whole. There are so many farms here in Skagafjörður and around here, and further out in the country. This is kind of the main hub for them. Wow, so many cars. So 10 minutes they say until we reach the waterfall. 10 more minutes, that's not too bad. Yeah, this is actually the road you take when you go river rafting. You can go river rafting in the glacier rivers. I've gone once to I think it was the western river. But then there is an eastern one as well. That's like 18 plus and only for like advanced or like people with good cardio and want some extreme action. So I haven't gone there yet. Yeah, the rivers down here, or the Hérasvatn, they come down all the way from the glaciers, travel very far. 5 minutes, it says. That's a small bridge made out of wood. Was an interesting sign back there. It says, "Attention, riders have priority," and with a photo of a person riding a horse. That's a good one here. This is like Skagafjörður is the mecca of horses and horse riding in Iceland, I would say. It's very big here, and nearby, and I think it's called Hólar. Yeah, Hólar. They are gonna have the national competition of horse riding in their Icelandic championship or something like that. Okay, so I am actually seeing something here. Okay, I will see. It might be that I don't go to the parking lot, but I'd rather just stay right here on this spot a bit further because, oh no, I can actually, nice. We can see the waterfall, but just from here. So I am actually going to stop. Little bit. It's parking. Now I'm gonna just check around a little bit. Where I want to go. Actually some tourists behind me. Yeah, I think I will just be here. I'm just gonna set up the drone real quick. Let me see. Wyvern Whisper, welcome to Explorer. Thank you for joining. Opal Guy, member for 23 months. Thank you so much. Late again. LOL. Yeah. I mean, it happens. You just have to. Yeah. I don't know what I can say. It sucks to be at what -7 or +7. It's you're west of us. No, that's -7. Right. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But when we go into the summer months, we are gonna have more live streams that are more global friendly, like later in the day when more people are awake. Because then we have plenty of daylight. Landes KC, where are we? We are in Skagafjörður, to be exact, Reykjafoss. Let's see, I'm gonna change this a little bit here. And I'm just about to take off with the drone. Well, yeah, Iceland, of course, to be to be more exact. Is it these snowless winters in Iceland anymore common? No, not really. They're not very common. This has been pretty strange. We got a snow super early and then it just went away. But I don't know. It will come, I think. But yeah, here is the river with the waterfall. I'm gonna change over so I don't leave you guys behind. Lucinicorn. Sunset in my part of Scotland is half an hour away, but the sun is already behind the hills to the west. We don't have much more daylight than you this time of the year. Yeah, I can believe so. It's It's not. Yeah, we're not that far norther than you. Up there in Scotland. So this is the river. Gonna adjust the settings here. I'm gonna see how deep I can go into the canyon before losing the connection fully. It seems alright. Wow. Just gonna change the... Wow, look at that. See how low I can go. Let's see what the signal says. It's really frozen back there. I'm gonna move closer. You can see if you look into the river here that there's ice all over. But it's still flowing. It's still flowing. It's not totally frozen up. Yeah, let's go. We can go closer. Look at that. It's like a winter wonderland of waterfall. Absolutely amazing. getting pushed there a little bit. Woo. It was not good. I don't know why we are drifting. I think the wind is pushing us a little bit. It's getting a little bit closer to the edge. I'm gonna look at that. So up here is a hot spring. You can see it there on the edge. There we have a really nice hot spring next to the river. I will show it to you also better. 360, yes, I will definitely do a 360. But yeah, what I like about this waterfall, it's not super tall, it's tall, but it has these layers and steps that it goes down. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go a bit further. I'm gonna show you guys some of the hot spring. Hope there's no one in it. No, there shouldn't be anyone in it. Maybe later. There it is. Just next to the river. So you can go a bit into the river if you want to cool down. you can even see some bubbles coming up there. Over here. Mama Silks. I wonder what the temp is in the hot springs. I mean, I think it's close to 40 degrees. I think that's, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go a bit down there, see if I can do a 360 before the tourists here are gonna go walk over there. I'm gonna move down. How low can we go? Maybe a little bit further back. We don't want any icing on the drone. Okay, let's do it from here, the 360. It's pretty, but please don't drop us in. No, I'll do my best. I also don't want to drop us in, because like I said, I'm not buying another drone this year. Let's keep it as it is. Watch a video of a father and son who built the record drone, flies over 380 miles per hour. Oh yeah, I've seen some of that. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. FPV drone. And they have started, there are many that have started to copy them, and even Red Bull copied the drone, well, made their version of the drone, and have used it to film Formula One cars. Wow. You say the moon? Oh, the moon is back here. It was behind the mountains. There it is. Yeah, we have seen plenty of the moon already, I think. But it is quite big tonight. Really nice. Yeah, I can't really zoom much more, but it's pretty clear, the moon. Wow. Shaking a little bit down here. Oh, there is some stair to get down to this area. Don't know why, but oh, whoops. Wonder if your battery is big enough. I have a challenge. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I will be able to reach the moon, but it's a little bit too far. I mean, I have a good booster. I have a good signal booster, but yeah, the battery is going to be an issue for sure. I'm actually gonna change one setting here real quick, just a second. What is this? Why is there someone? Yeah, just a second. I will have to take this. Yeah, Laura calling, just checking up on us, seeing how much is left. But we are on our last battery of the day, so it's yeah, it's getting dark and whatnot. But yeah, it's a really beautiful area. Why is it called a wolf moon? Is it just because it's a full moon and that's when we have the werewolves, or what? Moon distance 362,975 kilometers, a little beyond Isak's range. Yeah, it is. We could. It's yeah, I admit, it's a bit out of reach. A little bit out of reach. Yeah, if you look closely, you can see small bits of ice from the river just flowing down. Just because of the cold weather. We have minus 12 degrees Celsius here. That's quite cold. Yeah, we might be getting some people for scale soon. I know they are walking towards the waterfall. Don't think they were going for the hot spring, but yeah. the views. Yeah, you can see here in the river behind us. This is, I think this is for fishes. You can see fishes, they can't pass this, but they can get up here. And it seems like they are, or I mean, I can see that there is man-made like a path down here. It might be to get to build so that the fishes are able to pass up and up to the further part of the river. I don't know, but I think so. I've seen those before here in Iceland. So it's like a fish staircase or something like that. That would be my guess. Because obviously there is more water in the river during the summertime. So yeah, this is made of concrete, the steps there. Fish ladder, yeah, that's what I was looking for. David 4160, Isak, can you bring us there in the summer? Yes, I most likely can. Yeah, I mean, I definitely will come into this area during the summer. That's for sure. And you can see the mountain far in the back. It's called Mælifellshnjúkur. Yeah, Mælifell. No, I think it's Mælifellshnjúkur. Hnúkur actually, not Mælifell. That's different. But yeah, that one is also on the agenda to reach the top with the drone. I was considering it for this stream, but it would have been, yeah, we just don't have the daylight for it. Don't have the daylight. Where are the tourists? Saw them walking here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they got lost. But yeah, the mountain there is. There are supposed to be spectacular views from the top. And you can see all around. Sparkle forces often salmon so they can get back upstream to where they would spawn. Yeah, that makes sense. They overheard you and they're hiding. Yeah, they can't hide. I will find them. Or maybe they just jumped in there. Into the hot springs. No, they didn't have hot springs close. Or like stuff with them, I think. I'm a bit curious to where the group went. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see them with drones, so I'm not super worried that I'm gonna run into another drone pilot. Yeah, this is a nice view down here. Just need to, yeah, I'm gonna. It's warm enough in here now. Just gonna enjoy the view. Oh. Oh, this is the controller. Let me see. No, this is the booster. What is this? Oh, just a second. Come on. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, it's just, this is not very well-known waterfall, but it is definitely worth it. Is it possible to make a day trip with you? Yes, it might be possible. It is funny that you asked. It is something that I have been considering. Peter Agnotic, thank you for the super chat donation. Really appreciate that. But yeah, regarding day trips, it is something that I, well, obviously I've not started, but I plan on doing in the future. This is, well, when I just go more full time into traveling and creating, and yeah, then I think it's, it only makes sense to, well, start actually including the, what was I say, how to explain it? Yeah, the possibility that people that have been watching a stream, they could also book a day trip with me, for example, and that could be a lot of fun, I think. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know exactly the time frame of it when I would start offering it. But if you're really interested, you could start by emailing me and asking me, tell me what you have in mind. But there are some permits and insurances that that I would of course have to solve first. Beep beep. Yeah, this was the booster. The booster. We still have some battery, so I'm just gonna leave the drone there. See the chat here. Artie Snorre says, "Oh my, if I go to Iceland, I would certainly join in. That would be absolutely epic." Yeah, it could be fun. Could be fun for sure. Love snow. Everyone yells at me here like I can actually cause it to happen. It would be nice to have a snow, but I think this is also very special here, that we can capture the winter without the snow, because then we can see. Yeah, it's just different. I mean, if we have snow over everything, then yeah, it doesn't get as, what do I say, as, we just can't see as much, because, well, a lot of the area is just white. Critical low power charged battery. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start working my way back very soon. But we are very close. Witsibu says, Isak, you'll need a bigger vehicle for all of us. Yeah, yeah, might need a bus for that one. What a view. And yeah, the reason for why I was ending at this location here is because I knew that the sun was going to be behind the mountains here in the back, meaning that we would have sunlight a little bit longer than on the other side, or the northern part in Drangey, for example. I'm just gonna work my way back before the drone decides to land in the river. But yeah, the tourists actually left. It seems like they just went back into the cars and decided not to go for some reason. I don't know. But there are new tourists here. As you can see, a nice couple parked here next to me, and they are starting to walk, making the sunset walk to the waterfall. It's nice. They're gonna have a fantastic time there, just the two of them. Where are we? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, they're really lucky with the view. Let me see. I'm just gonna catch up a little bit in the chat. John Weiss. Well, if you're taking channel member on tour, you'll know at least that we won't take stupid risks with nature. Yeah, that is true. I don't have to worry about that. That you're gonna go down to the black sand beach when it's warning or whatnot. Could we pay in hobnobs? I would take tips in hobnobs. That's 100% sure, but not sure about the full payment. Wendy says, I don't know if I can say here. Scottish geologist does geology tours in Scotland. Haven't been yet, but hoping to go to one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can definitely say something like that here. It sounds fun. Sounds fun, and you should definitely go if you're considering it. It's a special this time of year, less crowds. Yeah, it's true. That's why winters are great in Iceland. so much less tourists. And also just if you go away from the south coast and you go to the north or the west fjords, even east fjords, you're gonna have so much less tourists. John West says, here is an idea. Contact Professor Sean Wilsey about being a very special guest guide for one of his Iceland trips. Because I know he does Iceland trips. Yeah, it could be fun. Could be fun for sure. I know he will come to Iceland this year, and I think we were planning on trying to meet up. Don't look now, but you're being followed. Who's following me? Or is it someone else? So funny, it's like a romantic walk with hundreds of onlookers. Yeah, I mean, at least we didn't zoom. So that's good, they have their privacy. But yeah, I am going to start packing things up, pack the drone, and gonna get myself back to Sauðárkrókur. It's gonna take me 30 minutes or so of driving, so yeah, if you missed the beginning of the stream, I recommend checking that one out. It is it's gonna be a little bit less exciting for you because you will know that we did not crash into the ocean since we yeah, since we would not be streaming now probably, or maybe with a backup drone, who knows. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I look forward to check out the images from there. But yeah, the next live stream is gonna be in 2 weeks, if nothing out of the ordinary happens. I'm gonna try to stick with every other weekend stream. So yeah, it will be from the somewhere from the south, not too far from the capital. And Richard Shoesmith, member for 24 months. Thanks for being member for such a long time, Richard. Thank you for another one to a stream, Isak. You are very welcome, and thank you for being with me here, or with us. Pizza tonight with Laura and Elde? No, unfortunately not. I think there's going to be chicken. But yeah, I'm gonna take the drone off. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you, hopefully all of you, in 2 weeks, and have and happy New Year if I haven't told you already. Happy New Year, and wish you all the best in 2026. See you in 2 weeks. Goodbye.